Okay, welcome to the Lobo Podcast. Today we have Netra, not Netra, which I was calling her. Anyways, really funny comedian out of Houston, in Chicago now. We talk about her Mexican boyfriend. She loves Mexicans with Jordans. I love strippers. We talk about James, not our producer, but this black dude she met at Planet Fitness has hit on her when she was working out, who had 14 kids, pulled out a picture, showed it. Anyways, I explained to her about Waukegan Mexicans. We talk about how I tore my penis in high school. She has a funny podcast, Confessions of a Garden Tool. So a lot of sex stories. So we get into a few, including some quote unquote partying the Red Sea stories, period sex. But anyways, talk Brazilian strippers. She used to do phone sex, so we hear a little bit of that in the end. But okay, guys, please go like, subscribe to the Patreon. I got merch. I got winter hats, dad hats, keychains. So check it out. Check us out on IG. Miss Already, MSALREADY. Confessions of a Garden Tool. Lobo Podcast. Also the People of Comedy Studio, James Webb, where we record this podcast. Check him out. Like, subscribe, give me a subscription. I'll read it out. DM me and follow me on Snapchat if you want to get in bed with me. All right, Lobo Den. Okay, welcome to the Lobo Podcast. I'm your host, Giovanni Diaz, with James Webb, our producer from the People of Comedy Studio. Hey, what's up, James?
It's me. What's up, dude?
He's wearing, I think, is that a Run the Jewels hat?
This is.
With Big Mike? Is that his name?
Killer Mike.
Killer Mike, right? I learned about Run the Jewels through two white people, James, and the guy used to run.
We're the only people who listen to it.
I think so, right? Do you know who Run the Jewels? I didn't know about him until white dude told me about Run the Jewels. They love him.
No.
It's Killer Mike. And
the rapper? Killer Mike?
Killer Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the only Killer Mike.
Oh, okay, right? Yeah,
okay.
Killer Mike, right? And we have, more importantly, our guest today is Netra, and I said Netra like the Metro, right? Like,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, there's one E, right? Isn't knee like
One
knee
E?
should be two
Hell
E's?
yeah, but it's just a long E.
Oh.
I mean, just think
should
about
be
it.
like a line or something. I don't
No,
I don't know how English works. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh. What are you, Hispanic?
Yeah, but
But,
this is what happened. When I was in 4th or 5th grade, we were learning that grammar stuff. Listen to me, that grammar stuff. But we were learning it. This guy named Brandon, Brandon Goss. He's a lawyer now in DeKalb. But we would just, we would just talk shit the whole class, and he would just make me laugh. And that whole year, I didn't learn any of the main grammar stuff. So I'm slowly learning it as I get older.
wait, so Spanish is your first language?
Yeah, but my English is way better than Spanish.
Okay.
Like when I took a test, my mom still makes fun of me. I took a test at the Lincoln Center over there in the Waukegan school system, and then I didn't know what a carrot was in Spanish, and she was like, "Zanahoria, you didn't zanahoria," and I remember I got scolded for not remembering what a zanahoria was. I was like 70% efficient, whatever in Spanish, but English, you know.
But you do speak Spanish.
Sí.
Okay.
¿Tú?
¿Hablas
español?
Muy poco.
Muy poquito.
Yeah, muy.
Pero
muy.
eres de Texas, ¿verdad?
No grande.
No. Yeah, Mexican dudes, they don't have big dicks.
Yo,
You're right.
I had a job at an answering service, and we were short-staffed, and they had me on the Spanish line. But I had to, I taught myself how to control the call. Like, I was on Google typing in, like, generic questions. So they're just calling for a doctor appointment after hours. So I would ask the questions, I'd type the questions, and then I'd tell them, listen, I don't speak Spanish, but I can help you. And I'm saying this in Spanish, you know, but I don't, I'm reading it.
Yeah, escúchame. No hablo español, pero te puedo ayudar.
And muy despacio. Please speak slowly.
Por favor, yeah.
Please. So I would say that, and it never failed. It would be a little 5-year-old. My mother is pregnant, and she's having a baby.
A Mexican lady pregnant? I'm shocked. No, but that's all they do. That's all we do.
Wait, quick question before we go on. Since you're like Mexican-ish, like what's the little squiggly line over like?
Ña.
Yeah.
Like cumpleaños. So instead of saying n, that almost got like weird and racist. How I went there. Did you hear that? That got dangerous, right? That was dangerous.
You see, I didn't flinch because I knew that wasn't gonna happen.
You gave me that Kobe.
Damn, we could be in here with black walls. I knew that was not gonna happen. I didn't even flinch. I didn't even blink. I was just listening.
The Kobe Bryant. You've all seen it, right? Kobe don't flinch. But look, he doesn't. All right. So
R.I.P. Kobe.
Enya is also a singer, a white singer, right?
Enya. Is it? Colonizers are always taking people's shit.
Oh,
man.
colonizer, right? So I have a white. I'll get back to the Enya in a second, but I have a white friend, and his name's Ricardo. But he's half white and half Mexican, so I always call him white and make fun of him on this white side, right? I was like, man, shut up, you white. But I have him say it as Rico, the white colonizer cracker. So when he calls, it's so funny because Siri tells me, Rico, white colonizer, pauses, cracker. It's called, so that's not how Siri sounds. It sounds like a chick.
Damn.
But he's like, man, what do you mean colonizer? You stupid. That's how he talks. But he's a really good friend. Check out Vegan Junkie in South Miami. Best vegan burgers in Florida.
Vegan Junkie?
Yeah, Vegan Junkie. I'm not a vegan, but their burgers are really good.
Nice.
But Enya, you put the squiggly line, it's nya, nya, nya. Sounds so stupid. Like,
so if we spelled it with mine, it'd be Netra.
Netra. Yeah, Netra. Netra. I sound like one of those 30s, 40s. Like,
okay. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, that's it's Texas. Where in Texas? You're from Houston?
Houston.
H-Town. I want to go to Houston so bad. I've never been.
You should come. It's great times. It's warm.
I'm going in December, maybe.
Yeah, it's liable to be warm. Ain't no telling.
No?
Nah, you never know. We've had hot Christmases before there, so you never know.
So
we've had hot New Year's Eve, everything.
We're talking about stripper water, right?
Yes.
So I'm drinking Fiji. The reason I brought this is I bought these when Mickey Housley was here from Houston, right?
H-Town?
H-Town. So I bought these. I like how they look when I put them on my Snapchat. I was like, this looks good. And I realized it's more stable, like the other waters. The other ones will fall. I think I made James nervous because there's all this equipment here.
Yeah,
there's thousands of dollars of equipment here, and I'm over here playing with the water.
Knocking over a bottle of water.
I know.
Well, you know what? The thing about Fiji, I remember I bought a online alkaline water kit, and it was...
You can make...
Yeah.
Is this alkaline? I don't even know.
Well, you can test the levels of alkaline, and so I bought like different waters, and Fiji was on the lesser side of it being more alkaline, and as expensive and supposedly as good as this water is supposed to be, it was like a 6 on the scale of 10.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The best out of all the waters, from like Kroger water to Dasani was trash. It was like
Dasani.
a 2. But I like Dasani water. Okay. I hate Aquafina. Aquafina tastes like beer burps.
Oh,
like
you Pepsi water.
Yeah. You ever burp and that beer taste? That's how Aquafina leaves an aftertaste like that. So, but Fiji was bad. The best water that was like an 8 or 9 was, besides actually alkaline water, like this one was better than Essentials. Freaking Ice Mountain.
Oh, really?
Ice Mountain, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's like the best.
That's what I used to drink because it's spring water, so it probably has more rocks in. Not rocks, minerals.
God damn.
More.
People who drink purified water scare me. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Oh,
I'm saying like bottled purified water. Like at home tap water. I think Chicago has the best freaking tap water. I have never in my life drank water from the sink in the bathroom, but that is the coldest water. It's like you have ice cubes in it. I love it. When I go to restaurants, people look at me crazy because I literally drink 8 to 10 glasses of water sitting down.
Really?
Because the water here is delicious, man.
It is?
It comes out cold already. You don't need ice.
Oh, really? No, I drink water from the tap sometimes. When I'm out of water, but mine's Waukegan water. We get it from the lake. It tastes a little different. Like,
okay.
And then we get like warnings.
A little
sometimes.
bougier? Waukegan is a little...
No, it's not bougie. It has like a smell to it.
Bologna? Like white people?
Like... warmer bologna, like bologna, but it's been warmed up
bologna?
a little bit. No,
like
no,
a white
just
person
heated
with tannin lotion on.
Like, a white person with tannin. Okay, a white person puts bologna on their skin, and they go into a sauna for like a minute, but it's too hot, and they go out right there. So it's not too hot, and it's not too cold. It's a little funk to the Waukegan water.
So, you lost me, man.
But this is the. It doesn't taste very good. But the thing is, I only have it like in my mom's apartment. And her apartment, they got roaches.
Damn. So you got roach water.
Yeah, I'm drinking roach water.
You can't drink glasses at it, like drink out the glasses at his mom's. You got to rinse them out. It might be a roach leg at the bottom of it. Damn.
Well, when I go there, I check all my stuff. I check where it goes because I used to live in these old apartments, which were called the towers, that had a lot of roaches. And like, I kill a mouse every week, right? Every week I'd kill a mouse at those apartments. Did you have nice places where you grew up, or?
I did. I was fortunate enough to have.
What is it called? Flower Town? What's that place in Texas?
Sugarland.
Sugarland.
Flower Town.
Is Sugarland a nice area?
It is a nice area, and it's really developed more. So it's a bigger suburb than it was before.
Okay. What? So Houston is known for strip clubs, and you told me strippers. I have a lot of experience with strippers.
Okay.
So strippers always ask for Fiji water. You were telling me,
Right. If you ever go to the strip club, especially black strip clubs, and you buy the stripper a drink, they might be like, "Give me a water." It's gonna always be a Fiji water.
Okay.
So you can almost guarantee that, I know all my stripper friends.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going into the corner store and I'm like, "Girl, you want something at the store?" She'd be like, "Grab me a Fiji, bitch. That's $3.49 off the cuff. You better get you one of these 2 for $1."
So do you go to the strip clubs with them? Are these here or this Chicago?
This
or
is not
Houston?
Chicago. I've never been to a Chicago strip club. I would be
Trash.
nervous. I would be nervous
Trash.
what I would see.
Trash.
Okay.
Trash.
H-Town, we got some thickies.
You
know
have.
what I'm saying?
You do. I know. I found one of one of the strip clubs on my Instagram. I forgot the name. It's Eden, maybe. I don't know.
She sounds white.
No, it's a strip club. I think it's the name of Eden, right?
Eden. No.
Eden, Houston.
I've been gone 4 years. They might.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard, but it's not. It's definitely not a black strip club.
No.
Like Drake had opened a strip club in Houston at one point.
It was girls who were like 17 and they became 18 when they opened up, or what?
These were all his favorite strippers. He put them all in one venue. He was like, "If I'm gonna pay y'all tuition, I'm gonna put y'all on salary at my club."
His his baby mama's a stripper, right?
His baby mama was a porn star, not a stripper. There's a total difference.
Really? I didn't.
A white woman porn star, so she takes it in the ass.
Yeah, they do. And strippers, those are prostitutes.
That's how Drake got that baby.
What?
He stuck it in her ass, and then he promised her a baby. He was like, "Listen, if you let me stick it in your ass, then I'll give you a kid."
But look, you made a good point. You did make a good point there. Men, will say all kinds of stuff to get laid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if dudes have told you all kinds of
I have
nonsense.
heard all kinds of shit.
What kind of stuff have you heard? I've told women. I'll tell you one in a second.
I've heard some of the realest, people. Some people are too honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a man try to get my number at the gym at Planet Fatness. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I call it that too. Planet Fatness.
My God, it's the worst, man.
Yeah, disgusting.
But his thing was to come up to the machine next to me and try to start having a conversation, and then I just stopped and was like, "Yes, how can I help you?" He was like, "My name is James, and I just want to get to know you." Right? No, he was black, and then his line was, before I get into this, I do want to let you know I got 14 kids. So now, why the fuck would you even have a conversation with anybody else? And then to top it off, this asshole pulled out a picture with the baby mamas and all 14 of the kids. Kids is ranging from 20-something down to literally 2. Like, it's like 47 people in this picture. All the baby mamas, all the kids, the baby mamas, other kids. Like, oh my God, bro. And he's standing there in the middle like he a fucking king.
How did James look? Was he
He was attractive as fuck.
He was attractive.
He looked good. I understand why he has 14
We
kids.
usually are.
Oh, James is.
Yeah, some of us.
So what happened when you and James? Did you guys?
Not a bitch ass thing. I actually didn't go back to that Planet Fatness. I went to a little further out one. I was like, please, I don't.
You went to 24-hour fatness instead.
That's at home. That should be a skit. For people who work out at home, 24-hour fatness. You sitting in the recliner with all your workout shit sitting around you.
I have kettlebells at the house.
Me too. I got them for Christmas, and I never fucking use them. Actually, it's a door holder now. It holds a door that doesn't stay open. I just have it propping up.
Oh God, I'm a fat piece of shit. Sorry. Look, I have a kettlebell that's upstairs, a 35-pounder that's just made an indentation to the carpet. So honestly, every week I move it right to the next spot so it doesn't make the other indentation. And I have the other kettlebell, some Joe Rogan's weight, not like 55-pound one, right? When I used to use them, I would use them. That one's in the garage between me and my roommate's car, and it holds my cable to charge my car.
See,
and then
they are multi-purpose.
Yeah, so I have one downstairs, and then I'm gonna say, have you been working out during COVID or?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I'll do a little, and then I will fall off, and then I'll do a little, and then I'll fall off. But now it's about to get cold, and I won't be. I live directly across the street from the park, so I will go out and I'll walk the park. That's 2.5 miles. That's something.
Yeah.
Now it may take me an hour and 20 minutes to walk 2.5 miles, but guess what? It's not a sprint.
No.
It's just I'm getting in the steps. That's all that matters. It's not, but during COVID, though, I ordered a waist trainer, which was too small.
What's a waist trainer?
It's like what the girls wear around their waist to make the hourglass shape.
Okay.
It's a funny story. I just posted this on Facebook because you know how the internet channels what you look at and what you think about?
Yep. So, what you click on and everything. And then they put it in front of you.
I looked at it one time. And I said, no, I don't want this because if I'm going to buy something online, I need to see somebody who looks like me in it. And the girls that in this, they have small waists, but they have big hips. You know what I'm saying? Like they're plus size, but they have no stomach.
Thick fit or whatever.
Right. It's not even thick fit. It's just thick. You know what I'm saying? I got a different level of fat going on. So I was like, no, I don't see any girls with a stomach like mine. And next thing I know, I start getting all these ads for bitches that were built like bowling balls. And I was like, what? So I ordered it, and then they say to order it your size. Well, they didn't tell you, but the reviews tell you to order 2 sizes up. And so I was like, oh shit. So whatever, I gotta find a waist first in order to. But then I ordered this other shit where it's supposed to give you abs. You put it on your stomach and it contracts on your stomach real fast.
Oh, the Bruce Lee thing or the electric thing where you plug in. Yeah.
And then you put them on your arms. And I think that shit's just giving me a nervous tick. I'm gonna be like Michael J. Fox in a minute. Like I had to stop it. Like it just, like I was feeling it when I wasn't doing anything.
I have a friend who used one of those, and then this is a friend where, remember we were talking earlier about the things men say to have sex with somebody. I went to meet up this friend at a bar, and she's had some issues before. Like she got 2 DUIs last year within a month. I think she can't drink right now. She might have a bracelet. Like I was driving back from Wisconsin, and then she's like, Giovanni, make sure you don't get pulled over, right? And I was like, because I don't think I technically be in Illinois right now or something, and in a month I'm gonna get my my other bracelet. I don't know, something like that. But I remember I went to meet her up at a bar in Wisconsin, right? And then we were gonna go back home, but she was drunk, and I was like, okay, let's go. And she didn't go, right? But I think I said these words: I love you, I've always loved you, and I always will love you. But I still didn't get laid. I didn't get laid. And
Damn.
So I've said that. I'm trying to think of anything else I said.
Well, I've never said anything weird to get laid.
You don't even have to, right?
Yeah, true. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. Dudes say all kinds of shit, though. Oh, my God. If I go back, I will never forget when I first started comedy. This dude told me I had a domino ass.
Wait, like the pizza,
and I was like,
Domino's?
I'm thinking 10. I'm like, oh shit, he think my ass is a 10. He said, baby, with that domino ass, when I hit it from the back, I'll roll that ass back and hold them cheeks like you hold 9 dominoes. And I was like, what? That's probably
smart. That's creative.
That's fucking grimy, man.
Oh, okay. All right. We took different.
And I swear, he said this in front of some other comics, and I was just getting started. And I kid you not, in Houston, this is a fucking running.
Is a comic. Oh, yeah.
No, he wasn't a comic. He wasn't a comic. But it was said to me in front of some comics, and these fuckers will for like the first 3 years.
Domino ass. You domino,
right?
Yeah,
they walking up, hitting it, domino, bam. I'm like, what? This has got to stop.
Oh, that's.
I think that's probably the craziest. So I have not thought about that. I got to bring that back. I gotta remind Mickey about that. I met Mickey when we both started doing comedy same time, same month. Yeah.
Where'd you guys start? And was there like
Houston?
a club?
Yeah.
Do you used to have a club? I forget.
We used to have several. 3 have closed down. We had a Laugh Stop and a Laugh Spot. One was on the north side. One was on the south side. They both closed down. We had what was it called? Damn it. The Comedy Showcase. It closed down, and then it got a new owner, and then they closed down. So the only actual then we had the secret group. It's like some comics. They were a little association, got together, opened up a venue, and then the owner got COVID, and that closed down. So all they have is the Improv, and then
is that like outside of Houston? Like here, people don't know the Improv here is in Schaumburg.
Our Improv is in the dead spot of Houston. It's in the center of the city.
Did you ever? I learned this about Houston. Did you ever date somebody who had do you remember what they're called, James? Slabs? Did you date a guy with slabs?
No, I never dated a guy with a slab, but I know plenty guys who drove them.
Do you like slabs? Are you?
I mean,
I'll explain to people who don't listen. Slabs are these. They look like the cars. The spokes come out about 10, 6 or 8 inches.
They're called swangers.
They're called swangers. They're called swangers.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about it with Mickey, and it looks like a chariot almost to me, right?
Yeah,
Would you describe
they stick out. They have, if you're familiar with rims, old school spokes.
Yeah.
So think about like a bicycle, how the spokes were in, but it's on a rim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they stick out like elbows. And then
Tipping on foes.
Already.
We're looking at it right there.
Yep, and there it is. And then the colors are either red or blue.
Candy apple red.
Yes,
though, right?
candy apple red.
It has to be.
Yep, and don't forget, a lot of them have the fifth wheel, and these cars range everything from Cadillacs to like Bonnevilles. I mean, just more
What is
old
that?
school.
What's Corky? Who's Corky? I don't think that's a slab car. But what's going on with Corky over there? The Monte Carlo in next to the. He's yellow. It looks like ramen. Is that carpet on him? On Corky?
There?
No, what's Corky? You guys go scroll down. Right there.
The
What is
yellow.
that? What's Corky? What the hell is it? Oh, that's just pasta. Oh, that's
No, it's a car with made corks all over it.
Oh, I feel there's a white person. who
Wine
did
cork.
this.
Of course, only white
Okay.
people do shit like that to their cars. You ever see like the person that got fucking bumper stickers everywhere? I'm just like,
yeah.
why? It's always a piece of shit car.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? The paint job's fucked up. Let me just put, instead of paying to have somebody wrap it, I'll wrap it in fucking bumper stickers.
Or shells or things like that. But your friends had were slavers?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in like a southern, I grew up south, but it was like a suburb. Wasn't a hood. My daddy said, coming from Louisiana, he wasn't going to live in the hood and struggle. He'd rather live amongst white folks to better himself. So that's what we did. We was the only black family, growing
like
up.
Chappelle and
Yeah,
I think Chris Rock grew up with
that's
white
how,
people.
I mean, that's how it is. I mean, that's when that's technically that's how we gentrify ourselves by moving to the white neighborhoods and start conforming.
And then when did you start comedy? How'd you start it?
2009.
You got laid off. Is that what happened? What
yeah.
happened? Where were you working?
I was working at I was a human resources assistant at a pipeline company called Deep Flex.
Ooh.
And nobody believed it was an engineering firm. It was like, yeah, right. Deep Flex, what are y'all, no. It was a pipeline. Like they were engineers that built pipeline for drilling in the Gulf, which was even ironic that it's called Deep Flex drilling in the Gulf, if you get what I'm saying. It was crazy because we used to get crazy ass fucking phone calls about,
people were thought it was a sexual.
It's a pipe, right? You know what I'm saying? We're calling about your pipe. Are you laying pipe? This
Are you gonna drill me?
So yeah. But yeah, I was doing that, got laid off, and I was just trying to figure out what the fuck. That's it. And then I tried to open mic because it was funny.
Who'd you go with your friend by yourself or you?
No, I went with my sister. When we went the first time, I got all dressed up, got drunk as fuck, and they were closed. Like I was like, I'll be back next week with the same clothes on, and I did. And what made me do it was I had a friend, well, my sister's boyfriend at the time. His friend was doing stand-up, and I had never met a stand-up comic before. And, just hanging out, I would just talk about my dating life and different shit. And so when I went to his show, he was talking about me, but not knowing I was in the audience. So it's like he was taking, what I was saying to him. And my sister was like, you can fucking do that shit.
He was doing your...
Yeah, but I wasn't a comic.
Your
but
non-comic.
Right, you know what I'm saying? He just took my story and tried to make it his own. I mean, it definitely didn't translate as good as... It was funny to him. That's why I felt like he felt confident to say it on stage. But when he saw me after the show, he was like, oh, shit, did you hear me? I did, sir. Thank you. I'll be here next week.
And then how was your first set?
It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I was unemployed, so all I talked about was... That was when reality TV was just like really, really popping in 2009. Like I was watching Meerkat Manor. I used to talk about...
Meerkat Manor?
Yeah, you never saw that on Discovery Channel about meerkat life?
What's a meerkat?
Oh my God. It's like a meerkat is...
Is that the cat that John Jones has? Or those tiger cats?
Yes, I couldn't think of his name.
Oh, yeah.
It was a whole reality show about they have like these things on them and they have a whole storyline and everything. White people are amazing sometimes. Like it was really cool. It was really cool to watch. They had
There's a trigger, by the way, but go ahead.
A trigger?
Yeah. It's Kuna Matata. That was the cover the Facebook cover for my ex-girlfriend that I stopped talking to last week.
You know what?
Okay.
Just you know what?
Yeah, let me enjoy. No, I'm sorry. Go
when
ahead.
you think about her, just say to yourself, "It's over." Just repeat it. Repeat it. Look at this.
A fiercely defended bush in South Africa's northern Cape.
They're like
which is dotted with a series
they're
of
like
boat
prairie
holes
dogs, but
and
skinnier.
burrows.
Yeah. And they apparently mate like motherfucker, like
They're like Mexican.
meerkat Mexicans. Mexican meerkats.
meerkats.
Look at them. Look how they stand like
Has been
gang
the
members and
subject of a
shit.
10-year study by Cambridge University
This shit used to
into
be,
their daily
man,
lives
smoke a
and
joint
relationships.
and you would get lost in like watching Law and Order over and over again.
Oh, there's a white guy touching
Exactly. Only white people do this shit. You see how they colonize these fucking natural living beings? They put these damn look at these things on the neck. They got an ankle bracelet
He got
on
an
it.
ankle brace on his neck.
Yes, and they are filming all this shit.
In the pitch dark.
White people get so close to animals.
They do.
No, look how close they are. They're in the fucking womb. Or what is this? Is this a? Oh no, they're in the hole.
It's a earth womb.
Oh, that's so cute. People aren't watching. They're coming into the camera. They're like baby ones. This motherfucker got an ankle brace on his neck.
And he like the ringleader. And he got like 5 baby mamas. Them probably his kids.
Oh, wow. Like James with the 14 kids.
Yes, that is probably his name.
14 kids, dude.
Yes, dude.
Did you get deeper in the conversation with him? Like, I'm just
No,
so curious about
like I got off the machine and left. Like I was really turned off. I was like, no, why would you even approach me? Like what woman? What self-righteous woman? Apparently several, because that's how he got to 14.
He went straight to 14. Like
he had one baby mama. He had 4 kids with, and the rest were like individual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, 4 kids with one.
Yes.
All right. All right.
And then that was apparently the one he married. Like I when he pulled the picture out, I was like, Lord, I'm up here in this gym watching this good free cable because my cable got cut off, and you sent this man over here to tell me he got 14 kids for what? For what?
And then I used to be that guy, sort of. Nah.
With 14 kids?
No, but like
approaching bitches at the gym when they're
like
focused?
Being
How rude.
Neither of those, right? Neither of those, because I feel like I know better at the gym. I'm sneakier how I do my things, but like I'll see you at the gym or whatever. I try to plan it out strategically somehow. You know, I'm not just gonna go up to you, you look at that. Oh, I have that too, or I went there too. I went to this blah blah blah. Try to think of something.
Guys are creeps. We're in there with our ass in the air, trying to be focused, and we can't concentrate.
But usually the gym staff, I'll slowly try to hit on because it's like you're there.
Oh
you're
yeah,
working.
you want their discount and shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially like an export, the fucking protein shake's expensive, but if they got the hookup, you know.
Yeah, she
Makes
used to be at export.
Oh God.
Anyway, I know.
It's over. Say it to yourself. You just gotta, like people, they tell you to breathe. Just say it to yourself over every time you trigger. It's over. It's over.
I've been using the Adam Sandler line and just, it's all right. It's over. Yeah, it is over. It was over.
Yeah, you be on the train or wherever driving, and you start to think about it, or a song comes on. Turn it off and just say to yourself, "It's over" 9 times, and then you'll move on.
And have you dated? Do you have kids? I don't.
I don't.
You don't. Are you in a relationship? I don't even.
I am.
Are there kids involved in the relationship?
There are not.
Oh, how's that like?
No, that is perfect. I have always strived, because I don't have kids. I always strive to date men who don't have kids.
So anti-James is.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you date a man with kids, you're not just dating him, you're dating that baby mama. And James had 14 kids, so I got to date him,
You're
14
like a Mormon,
kids,
you know?
sister wives. I don't have time. I don't even have time for the weekend dad. Like, oh, I got to get my kid this weekend. That's a turnoff to me because I'm a fucking adult and I got to be put on the back burner for a fucking crumb snatcher. Like, no, you don't deserve my adult time. So, no, I'm not fucking you no more. It's over.
Most of the look, I'm Mexican and I live in a place called Waukegan. So most of the women I dated,
Mexicans in Waukegan. I thought they were only in Little Village.
Mostly Mexican. So I'm in the suburbs, right? And it's a Mexican ass Pilsen. Oh no, white people are taking over Pilsen.
White people have taken over. It's not Pilsen, it's Pilsen.
Pilsen, Pilsen. Oh,
you gotta kind of add like a little Spanish gentrified flair and Pilsen.
Pilsen. No, but Waukegan is full of these are, I'll explain the suburbs a little bit. Where I'm at, Waukegan Mexicans, you got the naval base, right? Which is everybody from everywhere. Okay. And before
they got a Navy base out there?
This is like it's the training. I think everybody who joins the Navy goes to Great Lakes.
My husband has been in Waukegan all this goddamn time.
Yeah.
My military benefits, my tummy tuck benefits have been in Waukegan all this time.
Well, actually, no. He's closer to North Chicago. So you got nice suburbs, super rich. Lake Forest, one of the richest neighborhoods, I think, in the country.
Yeah, they got some bomb-ass houses out there.
Yeah. And then you got North Chicago, black, Waukegan Mexican. Then the next town over, Zion, is black and white, but it was founded by very religious people. And there's a cross in the middle. Like there's a road that goes into church in the shape of a cross. And the streets
Did they burn it?
Huh?
Did they burn
No,
the cross?
it's if you look up from the map, the roads go to this church in the middle of town, and the roads have a shape of a cross. And the roads coming into the roads, if you look at the streets, they all have biblical names. Ezekiel. It's like I didn't read the Bible too much. Ezekiel, Ezekiel,
John.
Yeah, no, but the weird
James.
one, the other one, they have
Hezekiah.
Yeah, those
you know
right
what I'm
there.
saying?
They got those right there.
Okay.
That's Zion, and then you got Kenosha and stuff like that. But Mexican chicks and all the ladies, like every lady that I meet or whatever, they all got one kid by a Mexican dude with a shaved head or something
Damn.
like that. Yeah, and that's
Almost had a Mexican baby daddy.
Oh, what happened?
He was blacker than me. Like he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was
Right
like
from Oaxaca for the
he
Mexican
was-
listeners.
what do you call? You know how like if he was white he would be a wigger, but he's Mexican. So
a dark Mexican?
you know, like he was like fucking like he wore Jordans all the fucking time. I love a Mexican in Jordans. Like still to this day I have a
You gotta
love.
come to Waukegan, dude. They all got Jordans.
What?
Well, yeah, dude.
What?
Ooh,
Oh
ooh,
man,
whew.
I love a Mexican in Jordans, but he was just really possessive.
Faded up, faded. Oh yeah, machista, big time.
Like I mean, this one time, like he came to the crib, and I had told him not to come to the crib, but he popped up anyway.
What are you doing, girl?
Oh man! And then he was like, "Can I use your bathroom?" And then he came back, and he was like, "I can't fucking believe you." It was a condom in the toilet. Dude didn't tie it in a knot, so when he went to flush it, it didn't flush. So he was like, "I can't believe you." I was like, "Dude, I told you I was busy." You know what I'm saying? And so like he fucking went crazy. Give me back all the stuff my mama bought you, because his mama was a Macy's fanatic.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, she used to have so much shit. I used to get so many knickknacks from her.
Tommy Hilfiger? I don't know.
Nautica.
Oh, yeah, it's either Tommy or Nautica, right?
She did the best thing that I got was I love globes and maps and stuff. And it was clear, but it was a nice globe. And I still have it to this day.
The globe. Well, Mexican moms create monsters, right? I don't know how he was, but Mexican moms.
He's very Mexican. Mama didn't speak English. She damn sure didn't like the fact that he dated black girls.
Oh, no.
She like, La Negra. I heard that on a... I heard La Negra plenty of times. It's like she could say hi.
Oh, estás con la negra hoy? Yeah. You're with the black lady. The black woman. Oh.
That's how she was.
And then Mexican... The problem with Mexican, they're like very close to their boys, and they get very possessive of their boys and whatever like that. So even if whatever race the other woman is or Mexican, they're taking their boy away. She's like, oh, estás con la negra, oh, estás con la china, oh, estás con...
Yes.
Which they'll find some, but it's
I think I heard cochina a couple of times. Chiflada.
Chiflada. Oh, that's like bougie, right? Chiflada.
Yeah. Because, it's like he would tell me to come over there, but I wouldn't want to get out the car. I was like, man, your mama be tripping. You're a grown-ass man. We got to kick it in your room. I wish the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Just, look, come get in the car. Let's kick it in the car. We can smoke the blunt in the car.
How old were you and him?
I was older than him. I was doing comedy, so I was at least 30.
Okay.
I started comedy at 30. I think I was like maybe 31, 32, and he was probably like 26.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. And I he was
How tall was he? Because Mexicans aren't that tall.
Yeah, I'm 5'9", so he
Okay.
was taller than me. He probably was about 5'11", 6 foot.
It's a giant for Mexican, made from Durango. They're very tall.
My sister's married to a Mexican, and he's about 6'2".
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder if he's from Durango. That's a taller state. You know what I mean? They have a lot of tall people there.
I just figured the tall ones were from New Mexico.
No, they're from...
Okay.
But like Nuevo León, they're very white. They're very light-skinned, and they hold on to that. They cling on to...
But my brother-in-law, he's very pale skin. It takes a lot for him to like get a little color tan on him, but yeah.
He burns, probably?
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Was he faded up?
He was back in the day. You know, he was from the hood. My sister was the bougie one in the relationship.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah.
And he was a hood one.
He was the hood one.
But yeah, like I said, Mexican men are very possessed. The mom enables them so they can do no wrong, and they create these little Mexican monsters.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And he was. He was fucking spoiled. Jordans. I was like, damn, you'd rather sleep in a twin bed to have more shoe room.
Yeah. He's a secret. So you guys didn't have a baby when you had a
No.
pregnancy scare, or
No. I thought about trapping him because he was Mexican and he was cute, and he didn't have his daddy was white, so he had a white last name.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he didn't. He had a white last name.
Where'd you meet your current man? Or you're married? Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Oh, you said husband.
No,
in
I
Navy.
never said. No, I said I was. That's where my husband was.
Oh.
I'm already taken. If I'd have known all this time I've been in Chicago looking fucking everywhere else, and I didn't know there was a naval base up there. Like,
No, yeah. Everybody has to go through the base. My mom worked at the base. And
What?
yeah. But then she worked at McDonald's, right? 'Cause McDonald's I don't think she's working right now. Or
Who, your mom?
yeah.
You don't know if your mom works or not?
I don't think so, right? Because they're getting food. I don't know.
Hispanic ladies, like once they get older, they some fucking hustlers, man. they be hustling everything from putting buttons on shirts to fucking selling tamales to.
The tamale. You know, I was looking at the flower lady. So I was at a bar the other day in Waukegan because it's wild over there.
You gonna make me go to Waukegan. The only thing I know about Waukegan is that's where the car dealership where they got, what is it, Jim and somebody. We're in Waukegan. It's a commercial they play on the radio all the time
really?
about
No, I
a
haven't
car
heard that
dealership.
one.
Okay.
I know Rockenbach Chevrolet. I know that
No.
commercial, but no.
This is like a little mom and pop, but they got decent cars, and your interest rate is 36% and shit.
Oh, my buddy. Has anybody? I just found this movie the other day, and I can't. Have you seen The Goods before? It's about. It has the white dude from PCU. It's a movie they were in college. The Goods. It's a really good movie, and I just saw it the other day. It's about this guy. I know Jeremy Piven's in it, so I don't want to be. But it's a good movie, and it's nobody's seen this before.
No.
This white dude at work just told me about it, and that's what they do. They sell cars, right? And, but it's a good. Oh, look, Neil Brennan directed it. Oh wow, does he have an underbite?
Neil, Dave Chappelle's Neil.
Yeah, Dave's Neil.
Oh wow, okay.
It's a good movie, and I
I'm
really
gonna have to check it out. Was it on Netflix or something?
I saw it on Tubi or something. I don't know, but it had a commercial.
Oh, it's
Tubi.
on Prime. I can watch it on Prime.
What does Prime mean?
Amazon Prime.
I have Amazon Prime. Oh wow, so we're sharing an account right now. Well,
Oh,
she
my
uses
God.
my account.
I just want to send a shout out to KB Marion.
Oh, hey, what's up, KB?
Without her, I don't know where my life would have been without COVID. This motherfucker has laced me up with HBO Max, with fucking Hulu, with fucking YouTube. I mean, KB, I told her we go together. I don't care if she claimed me or not. Like, you gave me all your passwords. Like, boo, I deserve to see a titty or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I should send a shout out to her.
Shout out to KB Mary and the Happy Corner podcast.
Already, yes. And Amy Blaze.
That's where I found you. Not
Yes.
found you. So
That's where you heard me first, doing their ratchet news.
yeah, you were talking about somebody's giant. The guy who fucked Will Smith's wife.
Oh, August Alsina.
August, that skinny dude with a
Yes.
with a big penis.
Yes, he does.
The game has a big penis too, right?
The game. I love the game. if you look on my Instagram, I was obsessed with him and his, because he used to post his
pose,
penis.
yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes.
It's a penis post, right?
He has one of those things where that's my Netra comedy one, but Miss
Yeah,
Already
too.
got all
Miss
kinds of
Already,
shit
go
on
to
there.
Miss
Yeah,
Already.
Miss Already got all kinds of shit on there. I tried to be professional and break it off, but I can't commit to it. I even got a mask on. It's like, fuck y'all. I don't
That's
really
very
want y'all to know
professional.
me. I don't really want y'all to know me. But yeah, I used to be in love with the game. But I mean, it was a while ago, so you're gonna be scrolling through.
Oh, hold on. I saw dick. Scroll back up.
So shout out to.
Let's see this. I want to look at it. So
Yes, this is a penis identification board. It has the 8 different structures of penises. Do you gentlemen identify with any of your penises on this list?
I'm looking at rib, but mine's curved to the right.
Okay, so you're curved.
But I'm
okay.
curved the other way.
James, you serve me as a beer can kind of guy. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the buffness, but you serve me as a beer can, and I can appreciate
So
it.
we're looking at different penises. The first one's a mushroom, has a big head, it's a little bit skinnier and bigger. Button, we got the Asian one.
Not all.
Oh
no.
no, grower, not shower. Okay, so that's flaccid right now. My apologies. Curved for the hard to reach area. So curved, I curved to the right because when I was in high school, I was in a restroom, pleasuring myself, and
In school?
in the restroom. Oh, in the shower at home. Sorry, did I
Oh
say
my
in
God!
school?
Well, you said in high school, so I was like, you was like, I was pleasuring myself. I was like, in school, like you were. In
Sounded
high
like you said in a high school.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, what?
No, but
Wouldn't surprise me.
that was I was at home. It was during my high school years.
Okay.
And I was at home and I was in the shower pleasuring myself, and I decided to use like conditioner whatever. I don't know.
While
to
you
kind
were
of-
jacking off?
to lube it up more or something like that. I don't know. I want to try something different. You know, I was like, let's get it.
Conditioner makes your hair soft, so don't you think it would make your peen soft?
Well, this is what it did. It made it to like
Gummy?
so. If you don't use anything, you know, nature, nature. I love gummy worms. Hate gummy bears, but nature gives. There's limitations nature has, right? And then, like as human beings, we do things to kind of like get past those limitations we have. Like, you know, we could fly planes and things like that. So the conditioner made it way too quick. You know what I mean? Like you're. If it was dry, I can't go that fast. So I was able to go super fast.
Damn.
And I tore a piece of the skin underneath the head.
Oh my God.
And then I was like, I freaked out. I still finished. It was very painful.
Did you tell your mom? Did you have to show your mom?
No,
and shit?
I didn't tell anybody. And
so you just made like a little dick cast to yourself?
Yeah.
You wore tighty whities for like 6 months?
It just, how it healed was, tighty whities. My mom used to fucking make me wear, not make me. My mom bought my
when
clothes.
it's that time of the month. I know you do. I know you do.
But yeah, she would put me in Speedos. I'd be the kid at the pool in Speedos. Didn't know any better, right? Because she would dress me, right?
Right.
Mexican mom. I don't know what I'm doing. So then, yeah, it tore and it healed. When it healed, it contracted. So I lost a little bit of inches, and it went to the right.
Damn,
because
you
I didn't know
lost
what,
inches.
because I
That's
just let it
fucked
heal.
up.
Yeah. So
That's a freak accident, bro.
yeah. So
That's a freak
because
accident.
I'm sure if I would have told somebody, I would have, not. So it used to be straight, and then
I think every guy who has the curved penis has a bad jack-off story, which brings me to my point. You know, I have a podcast called Confessions of a Garden Tool.
Okay.
And
Tell us about it.
well, it's just mainly me discussing funny sexual encounters. You know, like when I tell my jokes on stage, I talk about sex and crazy things that happen during sex. So I decided to make this a series, you know what I'm saying? And just talk about my 20s and 30s, which I deem as my garden tool times. And
Wait, what do you call the garden tool times? I'm slow.
for those out there,
No?
yeah.
Did I figure it out? Okay.
Oh, wow.
God, I'm
Okay.
stupid.
Well, let me say this,
All right.
because garden tool with the podcast, it's naturally a play on words. So women are the garden, men are the tool. Now, you can't, the garden, can pretty much grow on its own, but you need maintenance. You need the tool for maintenance. And the tool doesn't work without the garden. So, that's the garden tool.
Or gas station
right.
dick pill sometimes
Absolutely.
if you do too much coke. Okay.
So, you need both to hoe. That's the gist of garden tool. So, these stories are just reflections of funny times, and I discuss, I tell the story, just a longer version than what I do on stage. I give you 30 minutes to a minute on stage. This is like a 45-minute hour podcast, and sometimes I have guests and we talk about different things. So I just had a guest and we discussed the 8 different penises, and
okay.
I came to the conclusion I've had all 8. And and that's a part of the garden tool thing. Like, you grow with what you've done.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So it's like a self-healing in a funny kind of way.
Okay. There's not. Vaginas are the same, right? I don't see too much difference, James. I don't
You know what? They have different looks. The
lips, right? I forgot about that.
They have, and then the way the clit sits and different. There's different pusses out there, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey. Everybody, I'm
and
about
then
to say everybody has one.
too, right? That's a whole
Balls. Then then they have the guy that has one ball, like it's a uniball.
Oh,
you know what I'm
like
saying? It looks like a hand and a mitten.
Okay. Oh.
Like everything is on one side, and then you got this one little thing on the side.
They have prosthetic metal balls too for guys who have one ball.
Oh my god.
What's his name? I think Robert Schimmel might have had a prosthetic comedian. He died. He had cancer, and then he had some other fucked up things. He survived it all, and then died in a car accident. It was horrible.
Damn.
But I liked Robert Schimmel. But I think he had a metal ball installed in one of them. I could be making it up, but
So he had like technical Benoit balls.
yeah. Like, is
Like
that the
girls
one?
used to juggle them, and his balls would go.
Oh, is that like the dad from Boys to Men?
Yeah,
right?
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Oh my God, Furious Styles would be, juggling the Benoit balls.
Yeah.
So he had a metal ball. So he had a Benoit ball.
Yeah, that's when I first.
It was
heard.
zenful when ladies would rub his balls. It's very zenful.
It is. It's
He
like
probably came hard every time.
or there was a thing. This one. But
Oh yeah, those like the pendulum. Well, the
yeah.
click
Sharper
left to
image
right.
things.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Sharper
So yeah, it's just a podcast I just got up on Spotify and other little platforms, and I'm just I'm excited about it.
You had a guy go down on you, right, when you were on your period? Didn't you? You talked about this on a podcast. You're
You
coming
heard
at
it.
me.
Wait a minute. Did you? I just talked about this recently. So how did you hear about this?
I don't. Before we're gonna. I swear. We were gonna record here the first time, and then I got COVID. So then I took a break from the. I took a few weeks break from the studio.
Okay.
Because I remember I was feeling sick and I got tested. I was like, oh fuck. When it was coming down, I got it and I was like, so I canceled the podcast. But I had a bunch on the back burner. And then I think I listened to it back then. I've heard it somewhere. I don't know. I heard.
Oh my God! I just recorded
hell
this
did you
episode. It was well, I think I was going to call it like the part in the Red Sea. And so this episode concludes. It has comedian Marcus Shakes
I know
on
Marcus
there.
Shakes.
Yeah, and so just in talking to him about different stories, and then I asked him had he ever been down that route or whatever, and he gave his explanation, and then I told.
Has he gone down the route?
You have to listen to the podcast and find out.
Okay.
So I'm trying to invite more guys on the show because I need a tool's perspective. Like my guy, he listens to the podcast and he's like, this is nothing but girl talk. I don't want to just hear you talk about this. I was like, you don't want to hear me talk about me fucking nobody else. But hey, you'll be one of these stories one day, maybe. But yeah, so I mean, we talked about that, and I told my little 2 stories I had, and then
I was down that road, I think, a few weeks ago.
damn,
I didn't even know about it. Like
it just kind of happened.
No, until the next day, the person told me, and then I was like, "Oh, sorry." And then I saw there's if you underneath my what is it, the mattress, underneath the sheets, there's like a stain there.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened in my situation. Like
I didn't. Said person can't mention her name
I
anymore.
messed up his sheets and the mattress.
Same.
And I
My
felt
mom
so
watched them
bad.
already.
I went out and bought him like some fucking expensive. I was working at Macy's at the time, and I bought him some expensive ass like 1,000 thread count sheets and
Egyptian
a
cotton.
Yes, and a mattress protector. I was like, for the next bitch that has an accident, because I'm not coming back over here. But I concluded. I was embarrassed, but he was like, I don't know why you about to scrub this goddamn mattress.
No, she felt bad. She was like, she offered like I should have bought, or I could have washed them, things like that. But
I just thought that he was there. I thought he was done. Like I was trying to hurry up and wash up and get my stuff together and go. He was like, "Where the fuck you going? We about to go downstairs and do this fucking laundry and scrub this mattress." So I was like, "Fuck."
No,
So, but we still cool to this day, and he
Oh.
brings it up on a regular.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So with the podcast, like the guys that I do talk about, like I don't reveal names or anything because these are stories, just a reflection of my life. If they just happen to be blessed to be a part of my life, then that's them. But most of them, I contacted them and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna tell this story," and they were like, "Okay."
And they're okay with it?
They were okay with it.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nobody's gonna know it's them unless you're one of my girlfriends and you know
Okay.
who he is. But yeah.
No, I had to edit some stuff on this one because I had somebody message me and be like, "Hey." So one of the episodes had to get cut. I had to cut some stuff out. Yeah.
Oh shit! Is this what you're gonna cut out?
No.
Oh.
I kind of watch what I say now somewhat, and I think, well, whatever. I'll say it because it's my dad. But he like messaged me today something because he got deported. He's in Mexico, messed for money. I think he said something. He's like, the episode with your sister. Let's see. I had a problem. I think he said he had a problem with. Who are we giving a thumbs up to?
Oh, just to the camera because I
Hey.
forgot it was up there.
Okay. Oh, there I am. Yeah, I don't know. He had a problem with this lady because the interview with my sister, something I talked about. So allegedly he might be single right now, but he's in Mexico.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what? With garden tool, like my mom knows how I am, but my mom is like a Southern Black Baptist. Like she swears she ain't never had sex. We were dropped off by the stork type black mama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with me having it, she's like my biggest troll. She's worse than fucking 50 Cent.
Oh, really?
So if I ever post like some crazy ass fucking shit, my mom is gonna be in there. I did not raise you like that.
Oh, it's on
Jesus
Facebook?
didn't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, mama, get off. I have to for the longest, I deleted her. Like I couldn't have her as a friend.
On Facebook,
she was
right?
She was starting shit with people that she didn't know, arguing. I'm having to tell people like, "Yo, that's my mom. Chill out." And she's like, "You don't gotta defend me. I can defend myself. Fuck them." I was like, "Oh my God, mom!" Like,
Are there
dude.
stories she's called you? Does she call you and be like, "Why'd you talk about that?" or something like that?
All the
or-
time. She hates the fact that I cuss, but I'm like, dude, I got cussing from you. Like,
Oh.
you are like the ultimate cusser, and you have the audacity to not want me to spread the family jewels.
Oh, I don't. I try not to cuss. Well, but this is. I'll explain why. Because I feel like sometimes my subject matter is a bit explicit, so I try to at least not cuss because everything else is so like out of control.
I'm
like
explicit.
That river, what is it? Splitting the Red Sea. Like I do that all the time. Like I have a preference for the Red Sea. Usually, sometimes I prefer the Red Sea, which is, and I've gone down to plenty of girls who've been on the rag.
You've done that
all the time, man.
You've gone down on them
all the time.
So that was one of my stories. The dude was like, go put a tampon on. Oh my God, I don't feel comfortable with you sitting across from me
I'm gonna put
anymore.
some sanitizer
Oh
on.
my God, swallow the freaking hand sanitizer. Like drink it. You can. I saw a lady on what is that called? Where they're addicted to intervention. She would drink hand sanitizer.
Oh yeah, when they're so drunk, right?
Yes, it's like she's like stealing Listerine and hand sanitizer. It's like what? Yeah, you people are weird. So yeah, why? Why would you do that?
I stay on the top. What do you mean? I'm not nasty.
Are you single?
Yeah.
That's why you're single, dude. Like
yeah.
girls don't respect you after you do that. Like especially if you're not our guy. Like if you're just a dude that that's what I mean. Like this particular dude that I put the tampon on for, and this motherfucker was like, I got red towels. Like, bitch, you do this on a regular? Excuse my French, y'all. But that was my thought process. He was like, I got red towels.
Red
what?
towels. I didn't think about that. Oh, that makes sense. You know what? I did. I spilled. I don't know if there's a correlation with this, but I spilled.
And he wrote down red towels, guys. I just want y'all to know this.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh my God, that is so disgusting that you do that.
Yeah. But I don't like.
You're like fucking desperate, bro. If you are doing this, and these are just random chicks.
No,
you know what? You're clout chasing right now.
No, look. I like if it's. I don't.
Fuck.
Go,
that's how you got COVID. Like, stop it. COVID is in period blood.
But usually I don't. It's not like I go. But if it's there, it's like I have. But I'll give you this. At least I've matured.
Oh my God.
It's been an accident the last few times.
No, that's the only thing I can respect.
Yeah, I mean.
That's the only thing I can
respect. But when I was
respect,
younger,
an
I didn't. Yeah, I was.
I can't believe you.
Yeah, when I was younger, I didn't. But I would stay on top. I'd stay away from that
girl
area.
did not respect you if she let you do it. Like, she used you. All right, let's change subject.
No, I can't. There's certain things I'm trying to pull back a little bit from.
Why? I mean, you know what? You need to just
more
go
for
ahead and put
more for the other person.
On my description of the episode, you need to put on there, give a disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer, Giovanni would. But I feel people, like I've talked about something where people know, like I've gone down on prostitutes before.
You're clout chasing right now, bro. Like,
no, I haven't.
You're Mexican.
Right,
you know what?
You
you're right. You're Mexican. Nobody loves a prostitute more than a little Mexican. How tall are you? About 5'8"?
5'9.5", right?
5'9". Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from Houston, so
dude, like
I used to get catcalled a lot.
I know my friend made a lot of money in New Orleans during Katrina, because they went down to her house with some girl, right? A girl and her boyfriend. It was a girl in the group that everybody slept with. But then the one guy in the group started dating her, and they brought her down.
He loved the crew. He fell in love with the hoe.
Yep. He fell in love with her crew. But the other guy, when they went there, she was about her money. So my other friend pimped her, and then all these Mexican workers during Katrina were like, blah, blah. So they were splitting money while the guy lived at the house with all of them. So the dude, I think he's married to her now. He was in the Navy, actually. I think the guy. So yeah, Mexican dudes. Yeah, all the clientele, Mexican dudes. I think she might have been Asian or something, or mixed, but from Zion.
Oh wow,
yeah.
Hilarious!
So
you're telling me all kind. I don't know. I thought I knew Chicago being a Lyft driver. I don't know shit about Chicago. I didn't know about Mexicans or Waukegan. I didn't know about the cult in Zion.
Yeah.
Are there any blacks in Wakanda?
No.
There's none.
No.
What the fuck?
Rest in peace, Heather
Chadwick.
Morgan.
Heather Morgan. I don't know. I said Chadwick Boseman. He was a Black Panther.
He was. It was.
He's go shout out to some white woman as we talk about Black Panther.
She died last month of cancer.
Oh.
But she came up in my memories today because I did a show with her like a year or two ago or 4 years ago in Wakanda at this brewery we used to do a show at. So, but there was but I don't think there was. Do all the shows I did in Wakanda, I remember maybe two black people. This dude I went to high school with, and this other dude I went to high school with once on different shows. But no, Wakanda's the actual Wakanda. There's no black people in Wakanda.
I did a show in Danville, Illinois, and the hotel they booked me at was on a street called Plantation Lane. I was like, this has got to be a joke. And it was off of Martin Luther King Highway.
There's a U. Waucanda.
It was right off of
MLK and Plantation.
Right. I was like, now if this is in Danville, Illinois. I was like, what kind of, I thought it was a joke. Like I had
Is that
to
a Tony Carr show? Where
I got this through one of the agencies that I work with. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool. Shout out to them. I haven't like I said, since COVID, I've literally did 3 shows. I'm just done for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna embrace podcast life. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally about to have about 4 podcasts out, like for real, talking about from Jesus to girl empowerment and business wealth, and you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the time.
Yeah.
This is the time, and if I can't get on stage in front of people and tell jokes, well, I'm going to get on the internet and tell everybody who's willing to fucking listen to whatever it is I want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just where I'm at right now with my comedy life. It's not even it's media. It's a media life now. Like I'm a media comedian. It feels like now.
You're a content creator. Is that the
That's
word?
what you know. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you an influencer? Are you
Please,
an
Lord,
influencer?
bring the blue checks in 2021.
A content influencing creator.
Yeah.
Influencer content creator.
Yeah.
Are you TikToking?
No. I tried, man. I just don't get the app. You know what I'm saying? And then I got it for my nieces, and they
They're all over- oh.
they never want to do it.
Really? My
Like,
niece is all over it.
I'm like, I'm not their parents. Their parents let them use their phone anytime they want. Like, I'm Annie. Anything could come through. Fucking dick pics will come through the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
so you just, I don't let them on my phone like that. But when I try to, they're like, no, I don't feel like it now. Just like, go away. Kids are weird.
I've been driving around with my niece and listening to Katy Perry.
Oh, wow.
Cry About It Later. Have you heard that song?
Never. I stopped being a Katy Perry fan after Dark Horse. Like, she made me nervous. When she performed on Saturday Night
Is that
Live.
when she shaved her head or something like that?
Was it? Yes. She went short.
Yeah,
I remember
that.
she was on Saturday Night Live, and her performance kind of spooked me.
Yeah,
and
she
I
got
just,
taken by third wave feminism, I think.
Oh, something. I don't know. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, please.
Are you, were you watching Lovecraft Country?
What's that?
Oh my God! So you
I don't
weren't
watch
watching
anything.
It. Oh my God! So it's a series that's on HBO Max. Shout out to KB Mary for the hookup. Yeah. So it's like it's everything. It's so many genres of a series in
Whoa.
one. Like it's crazy. It's horror. It's freaking sci-fi. It's Black history.
Oh, I've seen these ads.
Yeah. It's really cool and different.
Who's
like
the octopus?
you gotta watch it and see.
Okay.
Like-
I know her. On the right, listen to official playlist. It's I forgot where she's from.
I don't know, but it's a pretty good sitcom.
Is that for Townsend? Is that Townsend in the middle under featured characters? No.
You up here just picking
Oh, George
any black
Freeman.
man.
Fuck, man.
Any black
oh,
man.
God, I feel
Is that Luther Vandross? He just picking out any black man.
fuck. I feel stupid.
Is that Dwayne Murphy? Shout out to Dwayne Murphy.
I feel like my Polish friend. We're watching like a UFC thing, and it was like an NFL player. He's like, "Dude, is that Shaquille O'Neal?" I was like, "No." He's like, "That is Shaquille O'Neal, dude." He's a Polak, right? So they don't. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I know, dude. I was like, "No, it's not." He's like, "Dude," and he's arguing with me, and I was like, "Forget it." You ever argue with somebody who thinks Shaquille O'Neal is? Who the hell was it, dude? I wish I could remember, but no, I don't watch. I have more time to do stuff now, but I don't watch anything. I listen to a lot of stuff because I'm always driving. I drive.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Trying to drink the hand
Why
sanitizer.
am I putting so much hand sanitizer on? It's the hooker stores are not clout chasing. I slept with probably over 60 prostitutes at one point in my life.
Oh
You know,
my
I was
God.
not when I was younger. I was a raging like
Like, what were you
drinking,
spending? Like, how much was puss cost? Like, what were you getting?
Well, when I would go to strip clubs in Miami, it'd be $250 plus the 50 or whatever you give to the bouncer. So every year in Miami, I'd had sex
So
with
you're
2 or 3
getting banged
strippers.
in the strip club?
Uh-huh.
Like on
Every
a,
year.
a leather little
The
sectional?
couch, the couch right there. I think I got ringworm
And
one
you
time.
pay-
Pretty sure.
Oh my
pretty
God.
sure.
Of all the ass
With the
cheeks that
Brazilian.
sit on those, I can understand how you got a wingworm.
Yeah, and I remember when I got it, I was with a person, and the person I was with noticed it, and then I was like, I don't know how I got that. If she ever listens to me, she knows I fucking got it now. But it was like, fuck, man.
Where'd you get the wingworm? Like on your ass?
It was like on my thigh, so it's between my thigh here and my right testicle that's not made out of steel. But
Oh,
that
just
one-
like, so you were sitting on the leather.
Sitting
You were
on
supposed
the
to
leather.
put your shirt down. That's
I
your
know.
problem. It was somebody else there
Yup, exactly.
with jockage, and they sat on the leather, and you contracted it. Oh, shit,
Yeah,
son.
yeah. And I was like, I think it was from jiu-jitsu.
And you probably went back and was like, that was the worst 250. I ever spent.
No, what happened that night, it was a Brazilian chick, and she was really drunk, and then I came all quick, and then she's like, oh, let's grab another condom. And I was like, all right. And I couldn't find one. And she was like, she was drunk. She was kind of horny. She was older and Brazilian. She's pretty
But
hot.
she was a stripper.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, but I couldn't find another condom, and she didn't have one, so it was like, it ended, you know? So I was like, fuck, I don't have another one. So I was so I paid basically like, I don't know, $250 plus whatever for security guard for, you know, one of those moments. So
Oh, wow.
that was pretty bad.
So, wait, I'm just like, my bad. I lost my train of thought. That's what happened when you smoke weed. I don't remember. I was going to ask something, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, well, it's gone.
Well, that was the old me, and I'm trying to change my ways and settle down now.
It's gone. I'm so mad I can't remember the question. I can't believe. Well, oh, that's what it was. They're strippers. They're not prostitutes. Prostitutes solely prostitutes. Strippers.
No, these are strippers, yeah.
But they're not prostitutes. Like a prostitute is a bitch that walks on the street.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the way they sell their product is different than.
Oh, streetwalkers are, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
done that
you know,
twice in LA.
In the strip club, they have a
Scary.
tendency to be a little bit more selective.
Yeah.
As opposed to, you know, $50 holla.
Yeah, yeah.
Like on Law and Order and shit.
There's more, but yeah, there's more. There's a lot more. But like I said, I'm not. That's my old. This is how I started the podcast. Is my friend Eric Pinnell. I'd be.
Did you act like you didn't speak English?
Okay.
Like
no.
you were just like,
no,
suck the pippy.
No, I was like not a pro, but I was like I knew the tricks and what they were doing, how they try to give you a hand job too long so you come, so you don't fuck them. And I knew the tricks, so I was very, you know, I was almost like I had friends for like a year or two would call me like we're thinking about getting a prostitute, like hey, what do I do? I don't know if it's a cop. So there's more doing, but we're running out of time.
You gotta go through all that to get some pussy. Like why would you want to get it?
Well, honestly, because I don't like hurting people's feelings. So most of I would be able to get like girls would message me to hang out with them, and I would go to the stripper that way.
Just spend the money. You don't have to sleep with them.
No, I would go to the strip or not the stripper, the prostitute, because I didn't want to like sleep with somebody, and the next day they would text me, and I was like, I just wanted to. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But that's like saying that's in the past, and now I'm learning to be more honest with people and women and myself.
You know,
yes.
When I was a phone sex operator. They had a line called the damn it just skipped my mind.
Mexican line?
No, pretty much. That was the customer. It was just listening. They never talked. They would just listen. So you would bait them by keeping them on the phone. Caller, are you there? Are you listening? Caller, are you there? I can hear you breathing. I can hear you breathing. You're breathing so hard. You know what I'm saying? and you know, when I got the information from the company, it was a company based out of California, and they sent me a packet, literally probably about 5 inches thick of scripts on how to talk to people and keep them on the phone. And so they start you out on this line and you keep them on the phone. And the description of the character, they said it's like 86% was like Hispanic. They're usually callers that are in public. They're on their phone. They're not talking. They might be in line at the bank. They might be in line at the grocery store.
Or the Bluetooth, maybe.
That, and then I'm from the South. So in Houston, there's a lot of Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? So I would always see little Mexicans on the phone at the bus stop. I was like, I'm about to go log in and get you, Enrique. You know what I'm saying? Caller, I can hear you breathing. Breathe a little harder. Now, I used to make bank when I first started doing comedy. This was one of my odd jobs. I've done all kinds of crazy shit.
And for more stories like that, listen to your podcast. This is the plug time. This is Confessions.
Yes, of a Garden Tool.
Confessions of a Garden Tool. And what are your social medias?
You can find us on Confessions of a Garden Tool at on Instagram, and then on Instagram also Miss Already, MSALREADY.
Miss Already. Any other social media you want to plug? And there's no shows you're plugging because you're done.
No shows. Just the podcast. I'm trying to put them out weekly. That's what my job is, but I'm learning how to do all this stuff myself. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Thank God for Anchor.
And again, listen to the Lobo podcast. Like, subscribe, tell a friend. I have stickers. You want me? DM me. I'll send you a sticker. Caller. Send me a sticker.
Are you there?
Are you there?
I can hear you breathing.
It's a good one.
Let me hear you breathe, Giovanni. Breathe. Like no, dude, like a. Yeah, I was gonna respond to it. You gotta breathe a little bit, like clear your throat. Oh my God.
Fuck.
Oh my God, you're excited, aren't you? I was cold. And then, you know, they teach you to have different characters. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, honey, I love you, honey.
I love you long
honey,
time.
you want me to touch, honey?
Oh, you
You want it hot? You want it hot?
Mrs. Hahn?
Mrs. Khan.
He looking like a man.
You know what? I developed that character after I had a doctor. She was Asian. And I remember I had got a real bad yeast infection because I let a guy put ice cream on my snatch and eat it off.
Of course.
And she was Asian, and she said to me, Netra, honey, what's your problem? Black women got dark meat. It's juicy. White women dry. They need lube. And I was like, oh, my God. So are you telling me that I don't need... She was like, that's white women stuff. You don't put it on your vajayjay. I was like, oh, my God. My doctor's racist. Can you just give me the antibiotics so I can go?
And also, if anybody needs ringworm stuff, I have a bunch. When I did have it, I got cases at the house that I get. My friend sent me from Texas, so if you wanted
oh my God.
prescription prank. You want to plug the network, James? What's up?
Okay. Yeah, I'll plug the network after that. Hey, everybody, it's me. If you want to start a podcast like Netra has 4 times, tis the season. Everything's fucking closing. You need to be out there. Hit me up, dude. I'm at Eclism on Instagram if you want to get a hold of me there. Also, People of Comedy Network on Instagram. People of Comedy on Facebook. Just look for the purple and blue and all that bullshit logo. And hit us up. If you want to start something, very reasonable prices in here.
Yes, very reasonable prices. All right. Thank you for reminding last.
Caller, are you there?
I'm right here. Shout out to the
You're
Lobo
not supposed to talk.
Oh.
You're just supposed to breathe.
I have a deviated septum, so.
Well, you know what? And it's weird. People would do stuff like that. And it's like they would find themselves not breathing. You'd hit them like, because they're like, oh my God, I'm not going to breathe. So, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much. And then
thanks for having me,
hopefully
man.
when you're back for whatever, we'll have you again soon.
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all my garden tools. Thanks everybody for supporting me. To the Most High, I love you. And without you, I would be nothing.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Lobo